Hey Teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. Today I got my girl Bella Black sliding through. She is a Blakely, Georgia native. She's an actress on season 3 of P Valley as Elaine. She has an upcoming movie, Sin. She's an author. She's doing her thing. Just to let you guys know, this is one of my songs that I love by her, which I have 3 favorites, okay? 4 favorites. But this is I Know. So make sure that you guys cop her Dirt Roads album. And we in here. We live. So let me grab my girl and we're going to get to it. And then I mess around and let you guys hear some more of her music. Just a little bit because we definitely want you to purchase before we give it all to you. But I'll let you know what tea is. So let me grab. Get your tea and have you start with it.
Okay,
Ma'am.
I have no clue what happened. It
That's
just
okay.
came. Yeah.
Hey, you still tea. So like I was telling everybody, now that we've gotten our vibe and we're back,
Hmm.
this is Miss Bella Black. She hails from Blakely, Georgia. And she's a rapper, actress. As I mentioned, she has been on P Valley season 3. We want you to come back as Elaine. She has an upcoming movie, Sin. And also, she co-wrote Beauty and the Beast with Kanye West. Like, baby has accolades, so we can get into it. We doing it the way we do it. We giving it to you authentic, raw, and uncut. So, of
Hmm.
course, everybody welcome Miss Bella Black. She is now a teacup, now that she is on the show with Teash. And so, let me just jump into it. Congratulations on everything that you got going on because I know that you purchased a new home. Tease on that. Sip if y'all got your cup. And January 2025 featuring Voyage ATO magazine. Oh my God, what is it that you're not doing?
Girl, that's the question. I'm doing so
Yeah,
much. I'm not sleeping. That's
yeah,
what I'm not doing.
yeah.
I feel like I'm
Well,
not getting enough rest.
honey.
Just
The early
working.
bird gets the worm. We ain't got time to go to sleep. We got stuff to
Absolutely.
do. We trying to get this
So
Grammy.
true.
Ain't that what you said you wanted to
Yes.
do? So
Yes,
that's what we
ma'am.
working toward.
Yes.
That's what
You
we
are
working toward.
so beautiful. Oh
Thank
my God.
you. And you definitely are too, honey. Listen, I want y'all to understand something. My girl is very authentic today, but when you scroll through her profile, I said, who they want?
Yes.
Who do they want? For
You
real.
know, like
Like,
for me, I always think that it's so important for me and for with me being the type of person that I am to show people that you can always show up as yourself.
mm-hmm.
And yourself is not made of these things that you go and buy and purchase from the store to enhance. It's just an extra filter, you
Yeah.
know. And so I have my moments where sometimes I just want to show up without the lashes, without the makeup,
Yeah.
um, and just show up as my natural self. If I'm walking in Walmart, this is what they're gonna see. Like I'm not
Yeah.
the person that gotta like get super dressed up and like do this whole spiel and these whole like crazy things to um show up. And I'm at a point in my life right now where showing up looks like just being myself more so
Yeah.
than anything. So
Yeah. So they
is
love
your page
like
private?
this. Huh?
Is your page private?
It's not.
Okay.
Nope,
Okay.
it's live. It's very public. So
Okay.
understand that they're gonna get to see you. I love the fact that listen, y'all. She's so down to earth, straight up, no cap, no none of that. I love the fact that you said you like to show up as is because
Yeah.
if I give you what is, it's gonna kill you when it's coming.
So true.
It's gonna kill you when I get my stuff on. And I love that you are so rare and just really like, hey, take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely identify a lot with that because I don't look like, somebody out of a magazine all the time either. I give you a good old nasty hair wrap in Walmart
And
with
be
my glasses with
fine.
some big earrings. Why? And pick up stuff from aisle 2, 5, and 7. Like,
And be good to go.
whatever.
I want you
Yes.
to host one
So
of my events. You have like an amazing personality.
don't tell me that, girl. Don't do that to me,
I'm
Bella. Is you serious?
serious. Yeah, I would
I
love
do
that.
it for you. I do it. I gotta get it. Let me fast forward because I Nifty gotta know why I love her so much. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. So we do want to know: are you coming back for any parts of P Valley?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear
That's all I
that?
say.
For you nasty P Valley fans, did y'all hear that? She coming back. I get to tea first when she is, but I let her throw it out there on the line
Of
when she
course I
is.
will, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like the
Okay.
season is. is insane. Well, I
I
think that's
love
like
it.
the best season. And I'm not just saying that because people been waiting so long, but it's like so much candy for the fans and for it's definitely worth the wait. Like it's a wait. And we filmed this last season for 7 months, and then we were doing ADR up until like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So,
Mm-hmm.
they've been editing as we go, and they haven't given us a release date yet. So a lot of people are like, when is it coming out? I swear to God, I'm almost positive that when y'all find out, we're gonna find out because
Okay.
they're keeping it like this great big under
Yeah.
wraps. You know what
Got them
I'm
in the
saying?
chokehold, baby, because they ready. They ready. And y'all know folks love Uncle Clifford, honey. So, I'm just excited to see all this brown magic going on in the screen, honey, because you are tearing them up. And I'm going to get to it. I promise I'm going to get to it. So, tell us a little bit about Sin. Do you want to give us a little
Yeah,
tea on
yeah,
that since I'm not? Yeah.
yeah. So Sin is amazing. We actually shot Sin in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And as of now, this will be the last movie featuring the late Lou Gossett Jr. He's such a legend. He's actually in this project with us, and I'm actually Sin in the movie. I played a character Sin, and
Okay.
Sin is a terrible friend of Sasha's.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible friend, but it's so much deep things to it, and I feel like Sin spoke so dear to me. When I auditioned for the role, I didn't get it at first.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it to this other girl because she had more followers than I did at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't know
See.
that I had more followers than anybody on the whole cast because they were only looking at Instagram. And at
Mm-hmm.
the time, I had 1.1 million followers
Ooh,
on TikTok.
nasty.
And so, but I feel like followers should not have mattered. I feel like it should have definitely been a talent-driven thing, but that's the world that we live in now.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, we get there. It's time for us to shoot. And the day that I'm there, they're like, yo, we are not going to proceed with how things are. We're going to give Bella the role of Sin.
Yeah.
And to this day, like with my acting career, it's always been just that. Like it's always been where God has taken his hand and like put me where he wanted me to be versus where people thought that they were going to place me. Even people in higher
Yeah.
power, even people that felt like they had like the proper authority because it was their film or it was
Yeah.
their song or it was their place.
Mm.
But it's always somebody that, you know, that serve a God somewhere that you can't even match up
You
to what God
understand?
got for you.
For
So that's
sure.
key. So yeah, so sin is crazy. We actually have a premiere on the 23rd. You should definitely write. Thank you, more. You should actually write Luke and ask him, can you get a press pass? Because Bravo will be filming too, so maybe you can come and do interviews. But don't not request if your ass ain't gonna drive up here. Don't you be asking that man for no press pass because it's important if I'm be sticking my neck out.
Okay. Got you. Ditto.
Dip your
Copy
tea.
that. Copy
Uh-huh.
that. Copy that. So, listen. So, how was it to work with Kanye? What was it like collaborating with him on his Beauty and the Beast
So
hit?
I actually met Kanye back in 2023 when
Mhm.
he was working on Vultures.
Okay.
And I did a little like pitching on Vultures, the records that I wrote. They didn't really make the project. Meeting Kanye was amazing. I mean, you could just feel the magic. You could just feel like the work, the dedication that this man got, like the way that he just, moves around. I never
Yeah.
forget, like we was out in Miami for Art Basel, and the next morning Kanye hit everybody like, "Hey, y'all, pack up. We about to go here."
Yeah.
And I can't remember if they were going to Israel or something. And I was like, "Yo, I got kids. I gotta go home."
Okay.
Like, so I told my dude, I'm like, "Baby, you go. I gotta go home." But when we were actually working on Bully, it was so many songs that I wrote and that I co-wrote and that I was sending
Wow.
him, and it was like, no, not this one, no, not that one, no, not this one. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I didn't even know that Beauty and the Beast, the versions that I co-wrote on, I didn't even know that it made it to the album because I literally had just submitted the damn sample track like
Hmm.
maybe the day before or the day before the day before. And then Fadi was like, baby, did you see that on Instagram? I'm like, what is it? And then it's Kanye like
I
playing the song, and I'm like,
know you
yo,
was like, what the hell?
I co-wrote that. Like, that is wild. And it's just been amazing, like that whole experience, being from a small town, um being a small town girl, being in a space where people always tell you you don't look the part, you don't feel the part, you don't, you got 3 kids, you was a teen mom, like you're not going to be able to do this and do that, coming from like a family of, workers. I ain't really
Yeah,
have entrepreneurs. I got a few, but I didn't really come from like a huge family of dreamers from what I saw. So
yeah,
being able to accomplish a lot of those things, like co-writing for one of the biggest, people influences in hip hop, was just like something really amazing to me and for me, and my team, Bad Kids Class, and Malik Youssef, and of course my partner, Faya. We just did what we needed to do the work, and it's a blessing, and we're here. And now, Beauty and the Beast is the second top streaming song on Kanye's album.
well, salute to y'all, because you know what I'm saying? I love that you're humble and you work. Nobody sees how much you work, what you do it for. And as long as you internalize that, you get up and show up and show out, it's all rewarding in the end. And like you said, it's so many people that's like, you know what, you don't have enough followers, you don't have enough people that know you this, you that, you ain't got enough. But who says the God can't have the last word?
And that's
And I'm
how it
telling you,
is.
that
And I
really
feel
is.
like as long as you move in that, I feel like this year has been like the main year, these past few months, where I'm learning that when I want to do things, I'm only moving off of my strength and my
Yeah,
understanding. And I am limited to what I could do. I'm here. It's only so much I could do.
yeah,
And so I have to realize, like, hey, you got to give your dreams, you got to give your hopes, you got to give your gifts. Even though God gives them to you, you have to give them back to whoever your God is, for you to be led the proper way, and to understand that, these people might say this video might get 2 views, but all it takes is the one right person
yeah,
to see it. All it takes is the one right person to hear your story, or to see how you make them feel. You know what I'm saying? You saying that you're a fan of me. I'm a fucking fan of you. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
love when people love me,
yeah,
because that's what keeps me going. And to me, that is the gift, being able to receive um the right things that come with your gift, because your gift is going to make way for you, but you got to know how to receive those gifts that your gift gives to you, or if not, you will become ungrateful because you're
yeah,
not paying attention to what's actually is the fruit of your labor, because you're too busy looking at what people are telling you can have or can't have, or looking at this aesthetic of the bad bitches, or how people are supposed to look or feel, and you'll get blinded and not be able to really receive what's for you. And so these past few months has just been a lot of me learning gratitude and grace for myself, and being able to
yeah.
receive the beautiful things that come with having a gift, and that comes with being Bella, being beautiful, being able to skate through life, with certain things. But it's a beautiful thing.
I love it. Everything that you said was well put together, very eloquent. And like I said, you have to keep God in alignment with anything that you're trying to do. That's like, so basically that's the boss and we just the runners. You know what I'm saying? If you don't check in with him, ain't nothing gonna happen. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? You have to do it on a daily basis. So as a brown girl from the land of dreams, which we all have a lot of dreams, how does it feel so far to have reached the milestones that you've reached already?
I feel like I still got a long way to
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
I feel
Okay.
really good. It feels good. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm blessed. Um, but it's still so much more. Like I'm not fulfilled. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like it's still so much that I want to do, and that I want to learn, and I want to be challenged more in my arts and
Yeah.
my creativity, and things like that. I'm learning so much more different stuff. I started with Sin. That was my first big movie, but before then, I did a lot of stuff with Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
um I was doing Greenleaf and Bigger, with Tyler Perry, and doing all these little, side things. And then, my first big thing was Sin. And then from Sin to P Valley, from P Valley to working with Owen
Mhm.
Wilson for the new movie Rolling Loud that's about to come out, and
Okay.
then the I Got a Story to Tell. So I'm just excited to where things are going. It's on this incline, and I'm just excited to be on the ride.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, I'm just happy to be here.
I love
Like, I'm just happy
it.
to be
I
on this
love it. And
journey.
I be saying to myself, I was talking to God this morning, and I said, so hey, here's the deal, because I talk to him daily and nightly.
Absolutely.
So I have to talk to him because he wants you to come to him real. So I said, hey, look, this is what I want to do. I want to be on red carpets hosting. I want to be interviewing people. I want to. So backing up, I wanted to major in journalism when I was really small, kept a microphone. I wanted to get the story. I wanted to see what everybody's life was like. And I told God, I said, so I'm moving in your time.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you got for me, let's roll. Let's play it out. And as long as you're ready, he'll start to move it around for you. So I just told him I'm ready. And so here we are.
So
So
how did you
um
find me?
so you can't. I got to get into it in a minute. I can't do it yet. So real quick, for the BET 2025 awards, how was your experience sliding and gliding through other greats? And this dress. So my favorite color is pink, and when I saw this pink and black, I said, "Huh." And you look so pretty. I said, "Let me." How did it feel being out there? Because I can't even touch what you're doing so much because it excites me to the highest degree. What was it like being out there? Was you
Um,
chilling?
it was cool. It was a lot of hiccups and stuff, like in the background, like it always is.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, it was amazing. My favorite part was getting styled and going through the different looks with Fern, who was my costume designer, which is also like the head costume designer for P Valley season 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually had, like, girl, we went through like 10 outfits. And if anybody know me, they know I hate to try on clothes. I hate to try
Yeah.
on
Me
clothes,
too.
and I hate to
Ugh.
take stuff back. I
Yeah.
will either throw it brand new with tags. I throw it in the trash, or I drop it off at the Goodwill.
Okay.
I don't send nothing back. I don't, because I need an assistant, because I just don't have time. I would
Yeah.
love to send it back. I need my coins.
Okay.
But I don't be having the time to
Yeah.
send it. I'm like, you know what?
So
Whatever.
right away.
But the outfit was amazing. Like, we went through so many different looks, and then when we tried this dress on, it just fit. It fitted so amazing. My breasts are huge. They
Yeah.
long as hell. So when I put the
Jump rope
dress on,
action.
girl, mine is they long as hell. I can throw them across my shoulder. But girl, when I put the dress on, it fit so well and snug, and my curves was curving, my breast was I was like, oh shit, like, I don't
Yeah.
gotta put on no bra. This is nice.
Yeah.
But it was because of the quality.
Mm-hmm.
Things fit better when they're custom, when it's better quality.
Yeah.
So my dress was made by Michael Costello. So he actually does, like,
He's
so
so
much of Beyonce.
fine, baby.
He's done some great work.
Yeah.
I think the shoes were some, like, Giuseppe shoes, or something. Yeah, they were Giuseppe. They were nice. Like, the whole everything was just beautiful. I didn't intend to give Barbie, but I definitely, everybody like, oh, you look like a little Barbie, so. But it was amazing just being there, running into Kyla. I'm really good friends with Michael Blackson, so running into him, just being able to see a bunch of my peers, and
Yeah.
just all these other stars and stuff. It's just always amazing. I do have a desire to perform one
Yeah.
year
Oh,
there.
you will. You
um
will.
but right now I'm just here riding. But it was amazing, girl. it
Yeah.
was it was so amazing.
It's gonna get
It
real
was amazing.
nasty for people out here because it's hot outside and Bella out here. I'm telling y'all, y'all gotta tap in. If y'all not following, y'all need to follow seriously because, and again, I'll tell y'all why I do. Don't even worry about it yet. Um, so the Dirt Roads album. Okay,
Yeah.
what was the inspiration behind the Dirt Roads album? I got it up right now. So,
So
what was the inspiration? What made you say, you know what? I'm gonna call it Dirt Roads.
it was a lot. So, for one, the remaster dropped
Mhm.
today, so make sure that y'all gonna get that. But what it was like, I got tired of trying to be somebody that I can be.
Mhm.
It's a difference from being somebody that you're not.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to be myself. And I wanted to make it where my music can just always grow with me, so I don't get stuck in a place of trending sounds.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that was just to talk about my real life, because I'm going to continue to
Yeah.
grow. I got millions of stories.
Yeah.
Me, I sat down and studied some stuff, and he was like, "Yo, people like you because you can rap. You know, your freestyle's always going viral. Um, when you're rapping about your real shit, it always goes viral. You always make a dance song or two, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm from the South.
Yeah.
But finding that perfect place where I could just be raw and naked, which is why I'm naked on the cover, you know.
Yeah.
Um, just show another moment no different than this, you know. I didn't have on makeup on the cover either. I mean, you can't see it because you see my ass, but
Yeah.
that's all natural body. That's all, you know, me. Well, not my body. I had a skinny BBL, but I'm saying like it ain't no photo cropped and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
But the main thing was just wanting to show up as myself, and to encourage people out there, not even just creatives but listeners, to let them know like it is somebody that is going through or growing through the same things that you're going
Yeah.
through, and being vulnerable and wanting to just make music that made sense for me to be able to sit back and listen to, that I wanted to be able to leave a legacy. And I felt like Dirt Roads 1 was like the first project that I ever created. And then the remaster, like I said, is out today, but that I created where people can actually get to know Bella and get to know Shakira, which is a person, you know, that Bella gets to live through
Yeah.
and tell her stories and shine her light through. The reason that we named it Dirt Roads is I was actually going to name it just like Hove, but I ended up not doing that because I'm like a huge Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
So we just took it back to the roots, and we came up with this idea to name it Dirt Roads because where I'm from, that's all we have. We got a lot of dirt roads. We
Yeah.
got a lot of red clay roads, country roads. I'm a country girl, small town, and I felt like Dirt Roads is a journey. So that was the whole point of naming it Dirt
Okay.
Roads.
I love it. I definitely vibed with the whole thing because my mother and everybody there from Mississippi, and I remember her talking about the red clay dirt and things like that. I haven't been down there in years, but
Mm-hmm.
I like that you took it back and it made me feel like these are her roots. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I felt the story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna tell people now, hoes, I know, and dear mama too. I now wait before I even do that. I'm very much an empath, right? As a Leo, and when I so you came down my timeline, and I was like, you know what? Let me see who this is. She's really cute, and she's dope. And I hear her music. Let me see what she got. And so I stopped at this song, and I remember inboxing you, and I said, "Oh my God!" And I think it had been maybe right at a year that my mother had passed. It's been 520 days now. I keep track. So I listened to this song, and I was sitting on the end of my bed, and I was crying. I was like, ugh. And I was like, let me listen to it again and again. And I was like, damn, that's me and my mama's relationship. That's how it was. It was like, it wasn't your typical mother daughter relationship. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
had things going on. But at the end of the
That was
day,
your
when I made it, I wanted to take care of you. I don't care. I still wanted to take care of you. And even now, I listen to it and listen to it, and it tears me up every time. And I play it in my story, and I'm like, y'all got to get into it. And that's what let me know I need to talk to her and find out why she made this, how she made it, what was she going through. She's like me, and yet she's amazing. She's out here doing things, and she got a story, and it might be similar to mine, but I got to know.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her. And lo and behold, God is good because you said, you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You don't have to know who I know or be where I be. But I talk to you and I'm like, get first thing I said was get the hell out of here. So even now my heart is so full because that song, like again, I can't even really get into it, but it was
Why you
something
can't get
that
into? Why do you keep saying you can't get into it?
because I don't want to, because if I do, I might cry. Ain't nobody doing that. I
We
can't do it.
here. I mean, we here.
No.
We're here.
But you definitely did a thing with that song. And I said, I don't recall ever hearing a female rapper expressed to this magnitude her relationship with her mother, her feelings for her mother, and
Mhm.
what the plan is was to make it, do something great, and take care of her mother. And that is what I wanted to do. And last year things changed, and I said, you know what? She got to still be watching this. She got to still be watching this. And anytime I say, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, it ain't moving like I want it to move, and then you start getting all crazy in your head and tripping, I'm gonna sit down. Something picks me back up like, no, you supposed to be talking to people. This is who you are. This is what you made to do, and your mama wants you to do it. And so that's why I keep rising to the occasion. But whenever I watch you, whenever I listen to you, I always see me in there somewhere. Like, she got a lot of stuff that she wants to do. She's a mother. Can't nobody tell us no. And when you get up, it helps me to get up. That's crazy through the screen. I'm like, if she up there, I got to get up there. Whatever you look like out here, we don't know what's going on in here, but hey,
And
we here and
know
we
what?
doing
And
it.
it's so beautiful to hear because I feel like people never know the weight that people carry
Yeah,
and the fight that it takes to get up, the fight that it takes to be on a live or just, I mean, just anything. It's just so
yeah,
much,
yeah,
it's just so much. And that kind of goes back into what I said about today. Like, I was out being a mom. I wouldn't have had time. I wasn't finna try to do all that makeup and be like, okay, girl, give
yeah,
me a minute. I got trying to get prepared sometimes will delay you. And then you'll be looking crazy like God didn't want me to have that. No, you tried to get and bring all this unnecessary stuff that you didn't even need to be to where you need to go.
yeah,
You just had one job. Show up, you know.
yeah.
Um I wrote Dear Mama 2 in the car. I cried. When
Mm.
I tell you, girl,
Oh my God! Don't do it to me. No. Mm-mm.
when I tell you, writing that song, my mom would always tell me she had this little thing in her heart where, and it might still be there, I don't know.
Yeah.
And she says, I don't want you to stop putting me in your songs, talk about me in your songs, stop talking about me. And I told her, I said, Mom, I can't do that because that's my story.
Yeah.
I gotta tell my
Yeah.
story for me.
Yeah.
Um, we might not be proud of the things that we did or said or treated, but that don't mean that I'm supposed to. See, when you from the country, people got this thing called sweeping shit under the rug.
Uh-huh.
That's unhealthy because you can't tell people to sweep shit under the rug and then you come from a place where we don't believe in therapy. You
Mm.
know, I used to say therapy was white people
Yeah.
shit, um, which is why I always leaned in towards my music. So when I was writing Dear Mama 2, I was saying to myself, Mom, I hear you, but fuck how you
Yeah.
feel right now.
Yeah.
I have to get this off my chest for us to be better.
Yeah.
It's really important that you read that book.
Okay. And I
It's
definitely
important.
want to get it. I want to support what you have going on, and I know that it would be therapy for me. And like I said, I love to hear raw, real stories about the beginning and how you are, who you are, where you know what I'm saying. So, um, it's just this moment right here is ridiculous, but it was meant to be because God put it together. And
Hmm.
I feel like we're connected in different ways, especially now that I actually get to see your face and talk to
Hmm.
you. And like I said, you are doing some amazing things, and it comes from a place of I gotta have this for my kids, for me, for look where you know what I'm saying, my surrounding. I love the humble in your voice. Everything
Hmm.
that you like, I can't even say it enough. And I sent you a message and I meant it and I mean it now. And it's really doing something to me in here. And
No,
I'm just like,
because I see it. And what's so crazy is you have you know how some people be like, I got a shield over my heart. I see a wooden fence,
mm,
like a wooden gate or something. Um, and it's something that's hitting at it and it's
yeah,
starting to shake. And I don't know what that is for you, but I feel like it's going to be the breaking of something so beautiful.
yeah,
And I know that it happens because it happened for me. And I used to be so fucking angry and so short tempered. And I feel like I was my worst enemy. A enemy couldn't do shit because I was my own word, like, you
Yeah.
know. And it
Yeah.
just came from allowing the opinions and the words of other people to set in and get on me.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it's so important for people, for you to just. So
Yeah.
you got to get it to a point where you're like, fuck how people feel. I have to show up for myself.
Yeah.
And with this music, with this project, with this stuff, I have learned to just show up. I show up in an old ragged ass car. I show up in a little house. It's mine. It's paid for, bitch.
Yeah.
It's in the country. You know what I'm saying? I learned to
Yeah.
just show up. Show up.
Yeah.
You know, just
And it
show up.
matters.
And
You never know who's watching you,
Mhm.
and show up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we idolized certain people coming up. Like, I want to do that. I want to look like have those things. I want people to know my name. And I remember asking myself when I was little, what you want to be when you grow up? And in my head, I was like, I want to be important. Whatever that meant to me. Like, I've worked in the healthcare industry all my life since school. And it was always because I wanted to help somebody. If I can get your insurance card to do what it need to do so that you can get this procedure with a low copay, whatever, it's me helping you. If I can be your ear, your therapy, whatever it is, I'm helping you. So by nature, I wanted to help people. And so now with my voice, people be like, I love your show. I've listened to your show. I really needed to hear that episode. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. Are you crazy? This is really doing something for people. And so I said, this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to help people and capture their stories and talk about it and share what they're doing because I love the excitement of seeing people get their shit off. Like, whatever I can do to make sure that people know who you are, I'm going to do it. And when I look at you, I'm just like, she's come from some things, and that's how you have to look at it. Like, whatever I had going on this morning, you ain't going to be able to see it.
Yeah.
Because I showed up. They want you to lay down and not do much, but you got to keep showing up because there's a lot of people that's counting you out. And we just don't do count outs. Only count out I'm going to do is to give you however much on whatever it is I'm trying to get.
Immediately that.
Period. Period.
Exactly that.
Period.
That's it. Yeah.
And so since we on this up tempo, let's talk about She Was a Fairy freestyle. Now, I said I'm gonna have to learn how to rap. That was nuts. What came about that? What made you say I'm about to do this freestyle and fuck them up? What made you do that?
Well, it was actually Fire's idea, and he
Okay.
kept saying like, "Babe, you need to do." Because I used to do freestyles all the time. He's like, "You need to do this freestyle. You haven't done one in a while. I really believe you. If you do this freestyle or this fair freestyle, it's gonna go viral. Gonna go viral." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I just started like listening to it, and I was like, "This is dope." But I want to like, I'm a competitive person. I have to
Yeah.
like kill everything,
Yeah.
like kill, 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 kill. So I have to. I'm a lyricist and I rap for real. So I'm like, the song is good. It's really great. She's having fun. Like you have to kill immediately. You have to
Yeah.
be clever. You have to kill, and that's it. I just came and wanted to like drop bars and like puns and
Yeah.
things that people could relate certain things to. So
I said this is nasty. I said anything that I find that you've done, I share it in my story, and I'll be like, check this out. Check this out. Because I know y'all ain't heard this, so check this out. I said, now She Was a Fairy and hopped all out. I said, wait a minute. I said, this is so damn good. And then I started listening to more videos and music, and I said, shit, let me. And of course, I can't rap, but I said, you know what? She gives me the courage to get up and grow some little wings and shouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? I said, she is nasty in this freestyle. I love it. I love it. So, what else can we expect from you? Like I said, you have books, you have things. You just so damn dope, and it's ridiculous because I'm talking to you. I'm actually 10 with the Bella Black, and to her, it's like, shit, I'm just so and so. No, you're actually Miss Bella Black out here. So give it to us raw and uncut. What else you got going on? If it's something you want to keep on the wraps, that's fine. You can just message me later.
No, no, anything I want to keep on the wraps, I ain't gonna mention. But I'm working on a lot of great things right now. I'm actually, I've been filming my documentary for the past 2 years, so that's about to get ready to roll out. Collaborating with Dana Dane and Dame Dash, Fireman, um, just some amazing people, and shedding like a lot of light on a lot of things that like went down in my hometown, speaking to people about people that I'm related to. Just a bunch of amazing things. I really encourage, anyone listening to make sure that y'all definitely go get that book though, because it's so much of what's to come in that book, and it's a short read. You can read it in about 35, 40 minutes. But it's amazing. It's really dope. I'm doing that. I am also in the middle of opening a school. So I already got a store in Dallas, Georgia, and I use a part of my store to teach every Saturday little girls for entrepreneurship classes. So that went very well. I started the classes last year, and I've been doing it ever since. But I had my store since 2019, closed it, and then opened it back again 2023. In Dallas, Georgia. So I'm working now on like just actually developing and just transferring my business into like an actual school,
Yeah.
because it's a need for brown girls, and for them to know that it's so much more to life, that I want them to see and learn. So it's so much great shit. I'm working on a TV show. I'm working on a podcast. I've been filming my own show. I've been filming my podcast. I literally have been doing everything except fucking sleeping.
I
Like I
love it, baby,
literally.
because what is giving is director mode. What is giving is writer. What is giving is nasty for the girls. Like you got so many things going on, and you are a jack of all trades. You wear many hats, and that's what we don't want to do is box ourselves in.
Absolutely.
So, salute to all of that. Salute to your greatness, your success, and damn it, I want to be a part of it. So,
You will.
outside of that, though, what are some fun facts about Bella Black that people think they know but they don't know?
Fun facts is I like to be home. I think people think that I like to be outside because it look like I'm always outside, but I be in the house.
Baby.
Like I'm a homebody. I'm a homemaker. I like to be up under my nigga and my
Uh,
kids. Um,
uh,
I used to play the clarinet. I have recently got into like hot yoga and Pilates. Just finding different
okay.
ways to find peace. Just
Yeah.
different things.
I want to try Pilates. I want to do that. I want to get all twisted and bended like licorice. And since we talking about that real quick, the video on TikTok, she said, what now? Did you say folded like a dollar bill?
Girl, throw
I
me
said,
up like
baby,
a
say it the
dollar
wrong
sign,
way.
honey. I'm a Scorpio girl, but yeah, it's so much great things. Like it's just so much stuff. I'm also working on like a lot of events because I have so many people that support me from all across the world, and I really wish that I could like just fly everyone to me, at once,
Yeah.
and we just do like this big dumbass like powwow. But I'm working on
Yeah.
so much stuff. I'm also going to be doing my first like actual concert, my own concert, in the fall. So that's going to be amazing. It's been an emotional journey with that. I'm just really happy. I'm full. I'm not sad. I'm really full. Like it
Mm-hmm.
probably gives this weird energy, but I promise you, like I'm just like
Mm-mm.
really at peace, and it's
No.
just,
What I
I'm
feel, the energy I feel is the energy I'm bringing. I feel like it's crazy because I feel like we're the same person right now. I can feel everything that you got going on, and I can see it on your face. And I think just the chill in your face, something's coming through me where you look chill, but the emotions that you feel are coming out through me. Because I swear to God, I want to cry. I don't. But I'm proud of you
thank
here in
you.
Kansas City, Missouri. Like what? I'm gonna make sure that people know who you are here. I'm gonna make sure it get nasty here. I'm gonna make sure that everybody, cause see this trend that you got going on with the scarf over the Baby, I looked at all pictures. Okay.
Really?
And I love your style. That is your own signature thing. And I love it. And people need to get with it and get rolled over. So as
Yes.
soon as I get off here, I'm gonna go put my scarf on just so I can feel like
Please
Bella Black, baby. Because
do. Send me a
tired of I
picture.
love the realness and the rawness, and I just love you. And it's like girl for the girls, and that's really tea, baby. I don't know where else to take it or do it, but hey, like I told y'all, Dirt Roads, make sure y'all copy it, purchase it, get into it, follow her, check out the books that she has going on. I want to, I need to. It would be therapy for
It's gonna
me.
be
And
amazing.
just to see this whole matter of fact, I'm gonna go outside and see if I can do that pose you did, because I was like on the whole Dirt Road
Ah!
album. I said, I'm gonna channel it. I'm gonna
Please
channel it. I'm gonna do them
do.
nasty.
I'm challenging you to. Please
I'm
do.
gonna do nasty. I said she is so bomb. And then that one picture that you had, I said she gonna think I'm crazy because I definitely favorited it. The red with the grill. I said,
Oh
let me give me a grill and show up. And I'm gonna tag her like Bella got you, grill. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but
I
I love
love
your confidence
grills.
and how you roll. I do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like expressing myself. I like,
Yeah.
just being able to be me and showing up as
Yeah.
myself. That's it. I think that's so beautiful and important. Cause for a while
It
I didn't know
is.
how to be so. But I appreciate you for having
Of
me. I'm so thankful. I'm
course,
grateful.
of course, you know it. Let me see if the screen will do it this time. Because you know it used to.
It
It
don't the
used to do
heart
the heart.
girl.
It pisses me off. Come on, Instagram. Well, whatever. You get the vibe. You definitely get the vibe. Um, like I said, I'm gonna stay tuned, stay tapped in. Text me, inbox, whatever we gonna do. Love you down. And like I said, you are now a teacup now that you have been on my show. And so yeah. Is there anything else that you want to tell everybody before you head out?
Just I love them. That's all. And thank y'all for watching. Thank you for having me.
Of
That's
course. Well, like I tell everybody at the end of every show, make sure that you keep enough room in your teacups for new tea. And
it.
it's time to sip Saturday, baby. I got a drink waiting on me downstairs. Bye.
Exactly that. Bye, girl.